Hello everybody and welcome to today's CROWD1 pre-launch presentation. CROWD1 was launched in 2016. That's when it was first established. Folks, we're exploding massively around the world with our pre-launch products because we understand the entertainment industry is huge. In fact, over 50% of the world's population take part in some form of online gaming every year. CROWD1 know this. It's a huge sector which people know. They love. They're spending money on that on a daily basis, which is key to the success of CROWD1 because online gaming is the largest entertainment industry there is. And what CROWD1 members will have is access to our exclusive portal with global gaming companies, which will allow our members for the first time in history to build their own international gaming network and profit from it. With real revenues from the internet, we've already proven existing partners in the market space. So it's a huge, huge sector that's out there. In fact, it's not just local to some markets either. It's huge in Europe, huge in Africa, in the Middle East, in Latin America, North America, Asia Pacific. It's growing bigger and bigger. And in 2019, about 2.5 billion gamers will spend around about $152 billion, within this sector. And out of that, about 45% of that will be done on mobiles. People using their mobiles gaming every day all around the world. I'm sure people have seen it happen. So CROWD1, we're a 100% mobile online networking company. We're at the forefront of the technology, and already we've got an amazing app approved in the Apple Store for the iPhones. We've got it on Google Play for like the Samsung sort of devices. It's a really a global market the way we've done our technology. And with the growth that we're having right now, as of September 25th, you can see we had over 300,000 paid members just in a few short months, folks. So this is real. It's exploding around the world. And one of the people driving it behind the scenes is our CEO, Johan Stel von Holstein. He's originally from Sweden. He's a serial entrepreneur. He's an investor. He's actually helped raise over many, many billions for over 250 startup companies he's created and developed, and helped, companies go public. He's helped companies, that are built to a certain level. They've been sold to the likes of Google and Spotify. Some major companies, a very, very experienced business person, internationally acclaimed. So again, we've definitely got the right CEO driving this company. We've also recently opened up an office in the Philippines, in Manila, and that's headed up by our Asia Pacific manager, Mr. Jan Frostner. Now, again, amazing experience in this profession, folks, heading up our Asia Pacific. We've got the best people in this company from the corporate and from the field leadership. We've already got offices based in Stockholm and Gothenburg as well. We've got programmers in Gothenburg. We've got, a lot of the key corporate also in Stockholm. We've got registered office in Dubai. We've just opened, literally towards the start of September, 6th, 7th of September, we did a launch event, and we actually opened up the offices in Manila in the Rockwell buildings. So again, amazing offices there that people can visit. These are real offices, by the way, folks. And we've got more offices on the way. I've heard on the grapevine there's one coming up in South Africa, in Johannesburg as well, real soon, and more to come. Malaysia, Singapore. So folks, this company is growing with real people, experienced corporate, which is helping expand the growth. Now, CROWD1, what we're actually doing is creating a global network of members and players from all around the world who are going to have unlimited access to our online gaming portals and leading companies within there as well. So it's going to give our opportunity for our members to actually generate affiliate income from that. And people are joining all around the world in many, many countries, 24 hours a day. And one of the things that's driving it as well with regards to the way we've got our portal is the affiliate income. People love to get paid time and time again for the single activity. That's what affiliate income can do, where you can get paid month after month, year after year. So imagine as customers come on board, they're going to these companies, making their in-game purchases and plays. That can generate affiliate income depending on the contract with the partner. And what's going to happen is our company, CROWD1, we've got all our affiliated companies, out of the commissions they receive, 80% is going to go back into the network. Now, more details will be done on the full launch, exactly how all this is going to work. So people watching this particular presentation, you're ahead of the wave, folks, because a Philgo and Mixter are coming up. A Philgo's launching on October the 20th, Mixter in 2020. So real exciting times. Now, our Philgo platform, people will be able to go there. Customers will be able to use this for free, folks. Customers will be able to use it for free. They can go and do what they do anyway, whether someone's doing a lottery, playing bingo, blackjack, many other games all around the world by existing proven partners they'll be able to do that after our live launch on October the 20th, 2019. Many games from many different markets. We're also on our Philgo. There's going to be a calculator that's there. People can actually go and check it out now, but obviously the real figures will show once it's actually been out there launched, and people can see if they've got how many customers, how many players, what their average spend is, if they choose to do the network, what rank they are within the network, what their potential could be, from the affiliate income. There's a calculator there. Now, just to be clear, folks, these images are for illustrative purposes only and show what's possible. There's no guarantees of income because it does depend on how many customers you have, the spend. There's so many different variables. And this is kind of shown, based on 100,000 customers here. Think about this. We've got over 300,000 paid members already. You imagine how many customers that will bring in, over the many months and years to come. Mixter is coming out in 2020. A Philgo, like I just said, is going live on October the 20th, 19. Mixter is coming out in 2020, which is based in the social gaming, which is absolutely huge. This is a bigger sector than a Philgo. So you guys watching this now are so in the right place. And what people coming on board are seeing the sector that we're moving into, seeing an established company, great corporate, they're seeing that, the potential, for the category that we're in and the expansion that that's having, but they're also seeing a world-class bonus structure. We've got binary bonuses, streamlined bonuses, we've got our gambling residual income, fear of loss bonuses, and matching bonuses as well, which I'm going to cover one by one shortly. Now, when people come on board, they're an affiliate with us if they're a paid member, and you can go through ranks. You can go through from team leaders, coordinators, managers, directors, presidents, and you go through the ranks basically by the growth of your customer base. The people who are purchasing the products and the packs and your team of members and customers. That's what can help you go through each rank. And the more sales you get, the higher up the ranks you go. It's as simple as that. And also one of the things that I love about this company, you can see here we've got our gambling residual. So what the company's going to do is have a pool for each rank. So team leader's got a pool of 5%, coordinator 1-star, 5%, coordinator 3-star, 5%, manager 3-star, 5%, and so on and so on. You add up all these percentages, it adds up to 100. And then the amount of people who share that rank will share the gambling residual. So let's keep it real simple. If there's 100 team leaders at 1-star, they will share whatever that 5% total is between those 100. If there's 10,000, it will be shared between 10,000. But you can imagine the higher up the ranks you get, there's probably going to be less manager 3-stars sharing the 5% pool than there are team leader 1-stars sharing the 5% pool. So it's definitely in your interest to build forward, to get a higher rank within the business because of the sales. Also, folks, if you hit manager 3-star, next year there's going to be a luxury VIP cruise, which I'm going to cover shortly as well, exactly how you can do that. Now let's go into our bonuses. The binary bonuses, simple. Binary means two. We're simply building two sales organizations and customer bases. So you're building a left team and a right team. What's great about this company? In most companies have, like, say, a 1-to-1 ratio, so 2 left, 2 right equals this. That's, it's kind of a fix, or 2-to-2 is, i.e., the same amount on each side. What we do is a 1-to-1, where you can have 1 left, 1 right, but you can have 1 left, 2 right, or 1 left, 3 right, or vice versa. And it can draw that down. I'm going to go into a bit more detail how that works. But a 1-to-3 ratio in this profession is huge. To qualify, you personally need to introduce one person on each side. So your personal qualification is a minimum. The bonuses are paid 80% in euros and 20% in limited owner rights. Now, also the binary points, just show you how this works. If you have 10 points in your binary, that equates to €1. Now, we've got different packs, white, black, gold, and titanium. Each has a different amount of points linked to it. So if someone purchases a white pack, it's 90, 270 for black, 720 for gold, 250 for titanium. The earning bands, range between each pack as well, which you'll see depending on the ratio. So say, for example, you introduce somebody who comes on board on a gold pack in your right team, and you introduce someone who comes on board on a gold pack in your left team. That's like a 1-to-1 ratio because they both match. So what the system does, it says you've got 720 points in your left, so it takes 720 left, 720 right, add them together, that's 1440, 10 points per euro. If that occurred in your business, that would give you €144 income the instant that second sale is made. That is huge. It's instant pay. You can see it instantly in your back office live. So that's a 1-to-1 ratio. But what's a 1-to-2? Well, imagine if you introduce someone who does a gold pack on the right swivel, but this time, instead of gold pack, someone joins on a black pack. That puts 270 points in. Now, you know, you've got more points here on that bigger side. On that left side's got 270, right side, you've got 720. So what the system does is says you can have 2 lots off that in there. So it says 270 from your left team will give you 2 lots of 270, which is 540, equals 810. You get 81 euros if that occurred. But here's the thing. The system says, well, we've taken 540 points off this leg. You've been paid out on that. You've cashed that out. But you've got 720, so we're going to leave you with a balance of 180 points in that right team for the next time there's a sale in your left. That is huge, folks. But it gets better. A 1-to-3 ratio, similar principle, gold pack right, but this time a white pack in the left, which generates 90 points off of this, more than 3 lots of 19, 720. But our binding shows that max as a 1-to-3 ratio. So it says you've got 90 in your left team. We're going to give you 3 times 90, which is 270. Add them together is 360. That gives you 36 euros. A 1-to-3 ratio. So someone joins a white pack in your business. If you've got 720, that would give you that 36 euros showing live. But the system again says you've got 720 there. You've used 270. You've still got 450 points in that team as well, you know, for future sales on your left team to cash down. Here's an example of a bigger one. So imagine you've got one team that really goes, and this often happens, or one team just goes because they very rarely go at the same pace. So there's more sales been made in this system on the right team. So let's say you've got 10,000 points there. And you've already activated, let's say you'd already activated both of your level 1. But then your level 1 introduces somebody who's come on board on a titanium pack. So a new member puts 2,250 points into your left team. The system says, hey, you know, you've got 2,250 there. We're going to give you 3 times that amount off the 10,000. So you've got 6,750 here. They then add it to the 2,250 in your left team is 9,000 points equals 900 euros if that occurs in your business. Fantastic, yeah, because remember 10 points equals €1. But the key is, remember, you still get the remainder points left. So you had 10,000, you've drawn down 6,750. So that still gives you 3,250 points in your bigger leg for when someone else comes on a small team. So again, it can be potentially large numbers subject to the pack sales within there. And we also have a matching bonus that goes down 5 levels deep depending on the pack and the number of personal sales you make. So on a white pack, that gives you matching level 1 once you've introduced 4 sales. Black pack, matching level 2 once you've introduced 8 sales. And then once you've introduced 12 sales, it enables you to go to level 3. Gold is level 4 check matching once you've introduced 16 sales, and titanium opens up level 5 once you've introduced 20. So that might be you introduce Anne, who introduces Steve, who introduces Dave, and so on and so on and so on. So it's going down in personal enrollment, personal sales, tracking as well. So the depth of the bonus depends on the pack you're on and also the number of sales you've personally done. But remember, that is only based on personal enrollment, folks. Now, our streamline bonus, again, people love the streamline bonus. As soon as you come on board, you're in our streamline. So you'll be literally get some owner rights on a weekly basis until they stop, which is at the launch on a Friday. You get owner rights, and it ranges from €2.50 and above up to €1,000 per week, and it depends on what pack you're on as well. And you fully see it in your back office what pack you're on, how many people have registered after you around the world. So this, as soon as you register, anyone who comes straight after you goes into your streamline. That is huge. It's not personal organization. It's everything the whole company does, and the whole the teams, all the people, all the members do around the world. And you get to see it. You can see that South Africa's been absolutely flying recently, but you can see South Africa, Argentina, Brazil, Namibia, Montenegro, Botswana, Netherlands. There's loads of different places. You get to see, in your back office, the last 50 people who have registered, who drop in your streamline. And at the time of this recording, you can see the owner rights have grown. They're now at €1.63. And that's a growth of 1,330% since the owner rights and the pre-launch started. Owner rights happened, and you're watching it grow, and I've been watching it grow, folks. So people can see full-time in the back office exactly where they are with the streamline bonus and their owner rights as well. We also have our fear of loss bonus. What the company does, as soon as you register, they put €3,000 in your back office. It's there. Yeah, it's down to you to keep it. And if you introduce 4 people within 14 days, you can achieve and keep the full amount, subject to the packs. So if you introduce 4 people who come on the titanium pack, you keep the full 3,000 within that 14 days. If you introduce 4 gold packs within 14 days, 1,000. 4 black is 375. And if you introduce 4 people who come on board on a white pack, 125. So that's huge if you think about it. That's a fear of loss. It's a bit like a fast start bonus. If there's a mix of packs, let's say you sell 2 black packs and 2 white, then it's based on the smaller price package, which is 125. And again, it's paid in euros, and that's based on what the people are on the pack at the end of that 14th day. So if someone comes on board as a white pack, upgrades to a titanium, then that's the one that will count because it's within the 14 days. So again, very fair the way the company's actually done this. Now, I mentioned before the owner rights have gone up 1,530%, up to €1.63. They stop, folks, on October the 20th. There'll be no more free owner rights given based on the packs and, based on people, generating sales, up until October the 20th. You're fine. After that, they stop. It's exclusive limited edition owner rights. There's companies going to create an exchange where people who want them in the future, they can buy them, but they'll have to buy them off somebody who owns them. Obviously, the price will be set by the market, but folks, think about that. On October the 20th, there'll be no more owner rights. So if you're looking at this, prior to then, make sure you get yourself positioned. Make sure you take advantage of the free owner rights that the company are giving as part of the pack. It's very safe, and secure, the systems that we have in terms of payments to the company and withdrawals. Very, very safe systems. Often people say, how do I get my money? How do I get a withdrawal? Well, you can be paid direct to your bank, or you can be paid in Bitcoin. The choice is yours, but it's a very secure system in place. For people to register and sign up, you can do it with like gift codes, Bitcoin, Ethereum. You can use a credit card or direct bank transfer direct to the company. Very, very simple to register. You literally complete some basic information. You choose the pack that you want to come on board. Let's say you're coming on board on the gold pack. You information, click to gold pack, and then you make the payment for the gold pack just with the options that I've just shown you there as well. So again, very simple to register. Now, CROWD1 is a gaming education, and we have a business behind it as well if people wish to do that. We've been implementing the education since 2016. We've got amazing product extension this year, 2019, moving into the online gaming sector, the biggest entertainment sectors out there. We've got our bronze, which is included in our white pack. We've got our silvers included in our black pack. Our gold education package is in our gold pack, and our platinum is included in our titanium. Now, as you go through the courses, it's a basic education that builds up the starter, basic, extended, professional. Lots more videos, information, PDFs, lots of information to help people with our exclusive CROWD1 marketing education programs. They're excellent people have been checking these out and working through these for many, many years, but we're an established company moving into a massive sector with our pre-launch. Now, let me show you the price of the packages. Well, for a white pack, it's 99, and within that, you get €100 value of owner rights for free, so that's really good. It opens up your streamline to level 4, which I mentioned before, and your matching bonus to 1. Black pack is €299. You get our silver learning in there, €300 of exclusive owner rights for free. We'll go up to level 8 and streamline there, and matching bonus to level 2. Our gold is €799, but you get €1,000 value in owner rights, exclusive owner rights again. You can go up to level 12 and streamline, and you can go up to matching level 4 on the matching bonus. Titanium is the biggest pack that we have. It's €2,499. For that, you get our professional course up to €3,500 worth of owner rights. Level 15 streamline bonus and level 5 matching bonus is what you can go up to. Again, no owner rights will be issued after the full launch. So at the moment, folks, you're getting this. You will not get that after launch, just to be really clear. Now, CROWD1 is expanding around the world. We have live events. These are some of our Asia Pacific event, which we had on the 7th of September. It was a sellout room, and that was the day after they launched the offices, in Manila. So it's a great events happening all around the world, one of which is coming up real soon on October the 11th. There's going to be a cruise out of Barcelona going around to Marseille, Genoa, Naples, Messina, Valletta. So we're doing the south of France, we're doing Italy, Sicily, Malta, and back to Spain. And the great thing here is, folks, people had the opportunity to qualify that up until August the 1st. And the great thing there, folks, is all those people did are going on that cruise ship for free, me included. There's over 250 people going on that paid by the company in pre-launch. I've never known a company do a cruise during pre-launch like this company's done, and it's because of the growth we're having. Like I've shown you before, over 300,000 members have come on board, and they're going to meet all the corporate. They're going to see all what's rolling out, when it goes live on October the 20th. So imagine they're doing a cruise before. All those leaders are going to get an advance notice of what's going to actually roll out. So when they come back, they can go and explode it even more. So I think you got an idea how fast this company's going to grow out of that cruise. They've already announced next year's, folks. Up until March the 1st, you've got a chance of qualifying for another luxury CROWD1 cruise in May 2020 by hitting Manager 3-star, which is level 9. If you do that, you're going to be on that cruise next year, folks. Now, if someone's already level 9, you've got to go at least one more rank above in that rank system that I showed you earlier. So if you're a level 9, you've qualified for the current cruise, you've got to go to level 10 as an example for the next cruise in 2020. So that's going to be huge. Again, CROWD1 shouldn't be mistaken as a gaming or gambling company, because we're not. No, we're teaming up with the major companies that are already out there with our Philgo and Mixter platforms. They're licensed gaming companies in the marketplace, and we're going to be doing a profit sharing with them through the affiliate system. We're not taking funds for gambling or paying funds onto them. Our customers will still go direct to them. Again, folks, just a quick disclaimer: CROWD1 is not a gaming or gambling company. Any of the presentation today is really for illustrative purposes. There's no guarantees of income stated or implied. What I'd like to do right now is pause this presentation, completely read every one of those owner rights. So if you can do that now, that would be great. Okay, thank you for reading the full disclaimer. Again, no guarantees of income stated or implied. CROWD1 is exploding around the world. And just one key I want to make sure as people are aware of, obviously there's no guarantee the value of the owner rights in the future, because that will be set by the market once a live exchange is there. Okay, folks, Mixter and Philgo is happening. CROWD1 is exploding around the world. Get back to the person who's introduced you to this presentation. Get your questions answered, get yourself positioned, and join the crowd. Folks, if you just happen to come across this on the internet, feel free to email us for further information at 2income4you@gmail.com. So that's 2income4you@gmail.com, or on our Telegram, which is at CROWD1_United. Our Telegram at CROWD1_United. But again, if someone's personally introduced you to this presentation, get back to them, join through their link. If you come across this online, contact us on those. Okay, everybody, my time is up, and I thank you for yours.